I don't think it's just parents and children that don't care. For 13 months, Superior Court judges in Maricopa County and JV Division have been forced to ignore the law on the timing of cases and on the application of the rules. For 13 months, we have been told that the solution is at hand. We don't want sanction because we don't see significant utility in moving money from one governmental entity to another, but we haven't seen a lot. I'm not questioning the integrity of anyone who has said anything to me about this problem in 13 months. I know you too well to express that, but I don't know why we would continue to trust you. We've been promised solutions that have not come. We have not sanctioned in anticipation of that. We have not ordered a special master to oversee the disclosure issue in anticipation of a solution. We have remanded cases back that we are told will take 5 weeks. You all are trying to solve this with existing resources. You are the state of Arizona. The idea that you're trying to solve it with existing resources is nonsense. The governor's office and the legislature have an obligation that if they remove children, that they can move them through the system in accordance with the law. I appreciate that the purpose of this is to facilitate moving forward as best we can. But as best we can has not worked. And we are beating back trial court judges who want to go with extreme measures because we are working administratively with state entities to try and solve common problems. We are about out of time, so collaborate forward, but there will be consequences. I don't know why there isn't a special master overseeing all of this now, given how little meaningful movement we have seen. The Department of Child Safety spent millions of dollars on a computer system that doesn't work and has wholly failed parents and children in the ability of judges to follow the law. And you all want to solve the problem with existing resources, with the exception of a law firm that came in to do some review work. And I just have to say that is wholly inadequate for the scale of this problem. We're talking about phase 3, and in February or March of next year, we're going to continue cases because nobody with a bar card can tell us. And I gotta be quite honest, a year from now, if I had a bar card, I wouldn't have vowed that disclosure was complete given this, because I have to count on a case manager moving something into the right box and I haven't seen it. If I had a bar card, I wouldn't have vowed that in a year based upon what you're talking about. So I don't see it getting better. I'm not sure the answer is just patience and trust, so I don't have any of these cases. That's probably fortunate for you. I've spent 3 years on, and they know they're not surprised by the tone of voice. This is not a thing that we can be patient in. It just isn't it. Just isn't. We're talking about this like we gotta fix a business division. Cases are being continued every day, and we've got children that should have been adopted already that aren't because of this avow, and we ought to be ashamed of ourselves. So yeah, move forward as best you can. Move forward, but I suspect we are not going to find that edict. But I'm also not here to sit here and listen to all this and walk out of the room as though I'm okay. It's about children and families who are being impacted, children who aren't being adopted or aren't getting back with their parents the way they should. Superior Court judges in Maricopa County and JV Division have been forced to ignore the law on the timing of cases and on the application of the rules. Superior Court judges in Maricopa County and JV Division have been forced to ignore the law on the timing of cases and on the application of the rules.